What's going on YouTube? Stealing Likes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes.
And what's going on, YouTubers? Bringing you guys another Throwback Thursday. This week, bringing another new Pokemon. I'm sure everybody probably realizes Cloyster is there by now. Pikachu, Hitmonlee, Venusaur, all pretty normal staples for Gen 1 Throwback Thursday. But bringing along Arcanine as my fire type for the night, and Aerodactyl, who, it's kind of a counterpart to Archeops. I love running it so much that I figured I would get the closest equivalent in Gen 1 that I could. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the challenge button. Hope that we can see some big things go down here as, Aerodactyl, it's a pretty solid Pokemon. The one I bred out isn't perfect, namely in nature. As I go up against DeMarco from California, let's see what DeMarco brought for me today. Jolteon, which is going to be a bit of an issue. Latios, I think Latios is the boy. Ninetales, Metagross, Tyranitar, and Greninja. Now, the Greninja Jolteon, I'm not going to lie, those are looking like the biggest problems my opponent brought for me. So I'm actually going to lead off with Suicide Hitmonlee more likely than not, because they should be able to overcome that power. Now, after that, I know they're going to bring at least one of the two. They're probably looking to bring Jolteon due to the highly common electric weakness, even though Pikachu pretty good at soaking up electricity. Now, Latios is a special hitter, so Arcanine's not going to have a lot for it. However, I am actually going to pack Arcanine in this one because of that outrage that it packs. It just looks like a good call. Then Ninetales, Metagross, and Tyranitar all would have a problem with Aerodactyl. So I'm going to bring it along as the closer. Maybe. Maybe not. I really want to bring Pikachu. I really do. Pikachu looks like so much fun for my opponent's team. I don't know if they bring... There's no way that Greninja's afraid of Pikachu. There's no way. There's no way at all. How many priority hitters do they have? They have, unless that Greninja packs a Shadow Sneak, they have no priority hitters. Oh, and Metagross can pack a Bullet Punch. Now, that actually makes me want to go with Pikachu and Hitmonlee. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to go 2 Suicide Squad members and see what we can get done there, as it took me forever to pick that team. Hopefully, they pack the stuff to make the Suicide Squad work out well for me. That is my main concern. Now, if they lead off with Jolteon, probably going for a Volt Switch. Oh no, they lead Greninja. Now, Greninja not going to enjoy Hitmonlee one bit. So what I'm going to do here, just in case they don't go for an attack, I'm actually going to start off with a reversal. Yeah, they do withdraw, so the reversal is going to do next to nothing. However, this Metagross, just looking to do terrible, terrible neutral things. It could pack... Oh, well, it's a Psychic type. It's going to pack something that I don't like. However, it's a physical hitting Psychic type, so I feel like a counter is in order here. Yep, they go for the Zen Headbutt, which is going to knock me down to 1. And this counter is just going to hurt. It's going to do great things for me. Now, Hitmonlee getting his first kill of the night off. I kind of want them to go into Greninja because the Shadow Sneak is really their only option now. They do go into Greninja, so I will get to see if there's a Shadow Sneak in there or not. And I'm going to go for that quick reversal. Oh, they don't pack a Shadow Sneak, so that's a dead Greninja. Probably not realizing that I'm Unburdened holding the Sash, because that's a pretty fun combo in my book. Now, their last Pokemon up is Tyranitar. Tyranitar is going to get murdered, because that double fighting weakness is a thing. So I believe that Disposal just swept for the first time in a couple of weeks. I could be wrong. I'm hoping I'm not, but there's always the possibility of something crazy happening. So there we go. Disposal taking out round 1 in less time than I can even comment on. So you guys, make sure to sit tight for about 5 seconds. I'll be back with round 2. Already hit that challenge button. You guys saw Disposal go straight to work in round 1 and do what it was built to do. Hopefully round 2 we can get another clean win off so that I can get into the extremely hard challenge of Generation 2 for Throwback Thursdays. Because I've looked over Generation 2 for weeks now, and let me just say, there are not a ton of Pokemon to pick from. I love Gen 1. Gen 2, on the other hand, a little bit less... Ooh, it's Mono Electric. So, looking over Mono Electric, knowing that with Aerodactyl, I can outspeed pretty much everything here, except for that Manectric if it Mega Evolves. That would be the one major problem. However, I'm going to lead with Aerodactyl. I don't know how many things here pack priority. I mean, I doubt Actually, it looks like most of these are special hitters with the exception of Electivire. So, not a lot of priority concerns. So I'm going to bring Aerodactyl, I'm going to bring Hitmonlee, and I'm going to bring Pikachu. And I know this looks like craziness, but I actually just thought this through. So, let's see exactly what we can get going down here. I feel like they almost have to lead with something that Aerodactyl would get along with. Now, let's see. They lead with Rotom, who is going to be less of a threat than initially intended. I'm going to go for a Fly here, just because I know unless it's Scarfed, I'm going to outspeed, and then it's going to do absolutely nothing but sit there. So, let's see what they've got going on here. I mean, there's a strong possibility of a switch. However, it'll probably be a Volt Switch, as people prefer to get off damage before getting the switch out going. No, they hard withdraw. They hard withdraw Rotom, which is a shocker, and go into Manectric. No, Electivire. Electivire is a huge problem. So, I'm going to go up in the air. I'm going to chill up here for a little bit, see what they want to do. I really hope that they can do something to outspeed me here. I highly doubt it. But if they set up something like an agility or, some kind of craziness of that nature, that's going to go terribly poorly for me. Alright, so I'm taking a little bit of hit point loss. They go for an Ice Punch, which is going to hurt Aerodactyl's feelings by a lot. That's enough to take him out. I shouldn't have set up the Fly on the first turn so I could go for the switch, but they almost have to be predicting that Pikachu's back here somewhere. However, going straight into Hitmonlee, I'm going to hope this thing can hit me really, really hard. And it's Electivire. Electivire can hit really hard. So, first up, I'm going to go for a reversal, just hoping that they go for an attack that does uber tons of damage to me. Yeah, like enough to drop me to 1. That is perfection. So, Electivire will no longer be a problem. Then next up, we have... I don't know. I mean, they could go into Rotom. Rotom is an option here, as it's going to take... It's going to take the reversal the best, I think. Especially if it's a... Well, Rotom Mow isn't very defensive in my book. But they do put out Rotom Mow. And I'm going to go for the reversal. Even if they're Scarfed, they can't outspeed me. So I got to see if they can take this hit like a boss. They don't. So Hitmonlee just really bringing the problems for my opponents here. As it's been... If we had an MVP candidate for these games... Hitmonlee would be winning, just all around. Now, because I mean that's just kills, right there. That's just all kills. So I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's game. Dow, I'm really sorry. I know that I said last night that Cloyster won MVP, but I guess I didn't remind you to drop me a comment. Let me know your friend code so you can get your Cloyster from me. And if you don't know my friend code, I'm actually adding it to my About section on the channel. So anytime you guys win a prize from me, anytime you need to pick something up from me, or if you're wanting to do battle, You can always pick it up right there. But without further ado, I'm going to get out of here for the night. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you tomorrow night for round 2, but more importantly, next Thursday with Generation 2 for Throwback Thursdays.